Guys, welcome back to another ESG Football video. And today I just want to tell you guys what I learned by participating in the ESG Football tournament that took place this past weekend, okay? So, a couple things I want to get out the way. Before the tournament, there are two positions in ESG Football that I didn't have a ton of experience playing. The rest of them I had played a decent amount. That was quarterback, I was offensive lineman, and defensive lineman, okay? And I count that as one because they tend to go together. All right, now, quarterback, now that I've gotten a full tournament out the way, it's very difficult, and I've already stated that to y'all, but that's not really what I want to get at. When you play quarterback, you get to pick the plays. And the first thing I learned is that there are almost too many plays in ESG football. That's the first thing I want to get out the way. There are so many formations and so many plays that it's almost impossible to keep up with all of them, okay? To the point to where I think when you find out how you want to play, you're going to narrow it down to probably two formations on offense, and you're just going to run the plays in those two because you're never going to be able to get all of them, okay? So you say, yeah, we're going to be power run or speed run or run and gun, run it, whatever. You're going to have to pick one or two formations to get super familiar with because there are way too many plays in that game to learn on your own, okay? That's the first thing I want to talk about. The second thing I want to talk about is now that I've gotten a few games at offensive lineman or defensive lineman is for sure fun, okay? It's simple, but it's deep, and it's very important, okay? Not everybody will be able to play offensive line, all right? Because it's going to take a certain amount of discipline and consistency to be good at it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because play in and play out, anything could go wrong. And what you have to do is simple. It honestly is. You know what I'm saying? Either on this run play or if you're in pass pro, it's simple. But it's not everybody's. It's not for everybody. Okay, it's not the most glorified position. And honestly, the way you can tell when you're doing well in offensive lineman and ESG football is when nobody has anything to say to you. And that's probably how it is playing offensive lineman in real life. So that's the second thing. It is indeed fun. I do think I was particularly good at it, but it's simple and it's just not going to be for everybody. All right. Defensive lineman is dope. The way you do the pass rush moves, and there's so many, the combinations you have to put in, I think it's going to take somebody that has to like main defensive lineman, because you're going to have to know what all the combinations you have to do certain moves and what moves are good in what situations. Like, you know what I'm saying? Some moves are only good when you're trying to rush the passer, and some moves only be good if you're trying to stop the run. So you're just going to have to keep those things in mind. Playing defensive lineman, you're probably going to have to main that position to really get a feel for it and be good at it, okay? Third and a half, whatever number we're on, the AI in ESG football is absolutely cracked. It is cracked. Those dudes, on defense, those dudes are legit, all right? They're so hard to juke or dodge. They play the run super. I'm just saying, if you got AI, so if you got some guys and y'all losing and he rage quits and now you're stuck with AI, have no fear. You are in good hands. Okay. Whatever number fourth or fifth thing I want to say I learned, that it is ESG football is the ultimate team game. Like other team games, I feel like this, because I got a lot of hours in Rainbow Six Siege. If you got a dude playing with bad teammates in Rainbow Six Siege, if he's good enough playing against other guys that are below his level, he can carry, right? In ESG football, carrying is not easy. All right, it's just like in football. Like, you can only do so much. So you really have to rely on your teammates in ESG football. You don't expect, I'm cracked, so I'm going to carry my bum friend. You're not going to do it. Y'all going to do some losing until they get better. And I love that about ESG football because it's just like football in real life. It's an ultimate team game. You're going to need your teammates to make stuff happen and get wins, all right? All right, the 6th, 7th, 8th thing, whatever number I'm on, that I learned is that I am even more convinced now, after playing in that tournament, that every last one of you watching this video are going to absolutely love ESG football. All right, we did a lot of losing, if I can be just completely honest with you. In the tournament, my team, we had the regular season, then we had the playoffs, and I didn't get to play in the playoffs because it took place on Sunday. Your boy be at church. But in the regular season, didn't do a whole lot of winning, all right? Just being honest with you. And I was still having the time of my life. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was having fun. Frustrated with the L's, but having the time of my life. And I think that says a lot about the game in general. Like, it's just, It's just a fun game, bro. And I just cannot wait till they drop so everybody can play this. I can't wait to play it with my guys so we can get our strategy out the way and start yelling and talking bad about each other and tearing each other down, because that's how you know you're at the peak of game. All right. So if you guys have any questions about ESG football, the tournament took place this weekend, feel free to ask them in the comments. Like, subscribe. Feel free to watch any of these 2 videos right here, guys. And I will see you guys next time.